Hello, everybody. A very good afternoon to one and all. My name is Ankit Sharma, and I welcome all of you at your favorite online education platform, the one and only Examper. My dear students, yesterday we started a topic which is the heart and soul of banking reasoning. Yes, you're right. Seating arrangement and puzzles. I'm talking about the topic seating arrangement and puzzles. When the two topics are clubbed together, they are the heart and soul of banking reasoning. My dear students, let me be very clear that yesterday we discussed the introduction, the overview of seating arrangement, that what is the weightage of seating arrangement, what are the types of seating arrangement, what should be the right approach for seating arrangement type questions, and we discussed one question of almost all the types of seating arrangement. We discussed circular one question, linear arrangement, single row, linear arrangement, double row, rectangular arrangement, one triangular arrangement. Each of that one simple question we discussed. But today, now we would be moving ahead and we would be discussing some of the questions. But now let me be very clear. Let me be very clear, my dear students, that the questions that we are going to do now are of a easy to moderate level. Okay, so that I should repeat, I should make it very clear that the level of questions that we are going to cover today, that we are going to do today, are of a easy to moderate level. Are of a easy to moderate level. Okay, and the weightage of this particular topic in the examination, individually circular arrangement I'm talking about. Individually circular arrangement I'm talking about, it is up to 5 questions. All right, everybody, it is up to 5 questions. Clear? Fine, everyone. Now moving ahead. Moving ahead. Have a look at this. The thought of the day. The thought of the day is everything in your life is a reflection of a choice you once made. Yes, my dear students, everything in your life is a reflection of a choice you once made. So if you want different results, make different choices. If you want better results, make better choices. If you want best results, make best choices. And with these words, we are starting now with the questions. We are going to solve total 4 question sets. Total 4 question sets. And then one question set would be your home exercise, your homework. Okay. And now I think we should start. Here is the very first question and solve now. Here is the very first question. Solve now. Quickly, everyone. Solve this one. Quickly. Solve this one. Hurry up. Quickly, everyone. Today, no timer. Today, no timer, but in the tomorrow's class, you will see that. This is the first class. In first class, I have not kept any timer because I want you to solve this anyhow. Take your time. It's 2 3. Take time till 2 7. 4 minutes is more than sufficient. Even 3 minutes is sufficient for this, but still, I'm giving you 4 minutes time till 2 7. Please try it. Hurry up. Quickly, everyone. Take your time. We still have a couple of minutes remaining. Okay. Quickly. Last 1 minute is remaining. Hurry up. Hurry up. So the time is up. Okay. It's in fact over. So now I think we should start with the question discussion. Okay. So now have a look at this. Okay. So 8 students whose names have been given. Knowingly everyone's name has been given with S. Because if ABCD would have been given, then you would have just written for Anil A, for something like Vivek V, for Ram R and so. But for confusing you, they have given everyone's name with the same letter. Okay. Now, if you want to write Samir SA, then here also Sally SA, Salina SA, Sadi SA. All right. So that is a problem. If you want to write Shanky SH, Shane also SH. So this is the problem. You will have to write the names. You will have to write the names. Okay. At least till 3 letters you will have to write. Okay. Now, out of the 8 persons, 3 of them are facing the center. Out of the 8 persons, out of the 8 students, 3 of them are facing the center. So inward facing people are 3. Inward facing people are 3 and the outward facing people are 5. Inward facing people are 3, outward facing people are 5. Next, Suchi is not an immediate neighbor of Sadi. It is telling you Suchi is not a neighbor of Sadi. So now, let me write it. Suchi is not an immediate neighbor of Sadi or Salina. Suchi is not an immediate neighbor of Sadi or Salina. Next, the only one who sits between Sadi and Shanky is not facing the center. Okay, the only one sitting between Sadi and Shanky is not facing the center. Okay, not facing the center means facing outside the center. Next, okay, Shane is third to the right of Samir and is facing the center. Shane is third to the right of Samir. This is Samir. Shane is 1, 2 and third to the right of Samir and is facing the center. Facing the center means inward. Facing the center means inward. But it is talking about Shane and not Samir. That Shane is third to the right of Samir and is facing the center. This and refers to Shane only. This and refers to Shane only. Wherever and will be there, it will refer to the first person in that line. Now, but still the problem is we are not able to start. All the information still now, whatever were given, were indirect information which I have written outside. But now read this one. Salina sits third to the left of Sadi and both are facing the center. Salina sits third to the left of Sadi. Now suppose if Sadi is over here. Suppose if Sadi is over here, then 1, 2 and third left Salina is over here. Okay. So my dear students, Salina is third to the left of Sadi and both are facing the center. Let me take one more case. Salina is third to the left of Sadi and both are facing inward. So now out of the 3 inward facing people, we know all their names. We know all the 3 inward facing people. Who are the three inward facing people? They are Sadie. Okay. They are Selena. Okay. And then it is also Shane. It is also Shane. All right, everyone. Getting it? So now let us begin. Now let us start. Now see, it is also telling you very clearly that the only person between Shadi and Shanky is facing outwards. The only person between Shadi and Shanky. So Shadi is here, Shanky can be here. The only person between Shadi and Shanky is facing outwards. And here, the only person between Shadi and Shanky, okay, is facing outwards. Fine. Now, my dear students, very important, it is also telling you that Shanky is an immediate neighbor of Suchi but not immediate neighbor of Samir. Shanky is the immediate neighbor of Suchi. Shanky is the immediate neighbor of Suchi. Now, Shanky is the immediate neighbor of Suchi can be done only over here. Okay. And Shanky is the immediate neighbor of Suchi can be done over here. Or it can also be done over here. Shanky is the immediate neighbor of Suchi. It can also be done over here. But it is clearly said that Shanky is the immediate neighbor of Suchi but not the immediate neighbor of Samir. Shanky is the immediate neighbor of Suchi. Shanky is the immediate neighbor of Suchi but not immediate neighbor of Samir. Okay. But now listen to me. My dear students, Suchi is not a neighbor of Sadi or Selena. Suchi is not a neighbor of Sadi or Selena. Now since Suchi is not a neighbor of Sadi or Selena, Suchi is gone from here. Suchi is not a neighbor of Sadi or Selena. So Suchi is not a neighbor of Sadi or Selena. It is gone from here. Okay, this case is gone. So now that means only this case is right. That means only this case is right, according to which Shanky is over here. Okay. And then my dear students, Suchi is over here. Alright everyone. Fine. Next. Now my dear students, the next thing. Now this is done. This is done. Now my dear students, Samir is facing outward only now. Samir is facing outward only now. Okay. Because three inward facing people we already know. So that means Suchi is also facing outward. Shanky is also facing outward. Both Suchi and Shanky are facing outward. But now, my dear students, the very important thing, the crucial thing, Shane is facing outward only now, and its third right is Shane facing inward. Okay, my dear students, Samir is facing outward. So if I place Samir outward over here, is it possible? No, Shanky and Samir are not the neighbors. So here, Samir cannot be here. Now if I place over here, Samir facing outward, its third right Shane will not be able to face inward. So here it is not possible. If I place Samir over here facing outward, its third right Shane cannot be there. So the only way in which the things can be done is here. Samir facing outward and its third right, 1, 2 and third right, Shane, who is facing inward. Alright, and now Sally does not sit second to the right of Shane. Sally does not sit second to the right of Shane. So Sally is over here. Alright. Sally does not sit second to the right of Shane. So Sally is over here. And now who is left out? Who is left out, my dear students? I think only and only Smith is left out. Yes, Smith is left out. And now three inward facing people are there. The three inward facing people are Sadie, Shane and Selena. Rest all are outward facing. This is the right diagram. Getting it, everyone? Getting it, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Quickly, everyone. Okay, fine. Let us now start with the questions. So once you have done, we can start with the questions. Who is the only one sitting between D and C? The only one sitting between D and C. Only one between them is B. The only one between them is this. Alright, everyone. Next. Who among the following sits opposite to Shane? Opposite to Shane, my dear students, is who? Opposite to Shane is Sadie. And therefore, the right answer is option number C, Sadie. Now, who among the following sits third to the left of Suchi? Third to the left of Suchi, my dear student. This is Suchi. Its third left is 1, 2 and 3. It's Smith. It's Smith. So it is not available. So we would be marking none of these. Option number E. Getting it? Next, what is the position of Sadie with respect to Shally? Position of Sadi with respect to Shali is immediate right. Immediate right. Okay, and therefore the right answer is option number D, immediate right. Clear, everyone? Next. Who among the following are immediate neighbors of Selina? Immediate neighbors of Selina are Smith and Shane. Smith and Shane. The right answer is option number A. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Fine. Fine. So this was the first set of questions. Now the second set. For this question, again, I would be giving you 4 minutes. So it's time 2:15. Take time till 2:19. It's the upper limit. 2:15 is going on. Use till 2:19. Go ahead. Go ahead, guys. Quickly, everyone. Quickly, everyone. Hurry up. Quickly, 2 more minutes. Just 2 more minutes, guys. Please concentrate, focus. Because tomorrow timer will also be here. Quickly, everyone. Okay, now listen to me very carefully. The time is almost over. The time is almost over. And now I hope that you will listen to me very carefully. See what is happening over here. 8 friends, A to H, sitting around a circular table. Some are facing the center while some are not facing the center. Now see, there is a difference between the previous question and this question. In the previous question, it was explicitly mentioned that 3 of them are facing inward. So we obviously understood that, okay, 3 inward, then 5 outward. But in this question, the examiner is very smartly telling that some are facing inward. Now, some are facing inward means what? That means some are facing outward. Some are facing inward and some are facing outward. Yes or no? Yes or no? Now, see, my dear students, what will be done? It is telling you G is not facing the center. G is not facing the center means G is facing away from the center, outside the center. Next, it is telling the immediate neighbors of H face opposite directions. The immediate neighbors of H face opposite directions. Okay, fine. Next, E sits second to the right of F. E sits second to the right of F. Okay, E sits second to the right of F. F who sits on the immediate left of A. F who sits on the immediate left of A. Okay. Next. Immediate neighbors of C face the same direction. Immediate neighbors of C face the same direction. Next. A faces inside the circle and sits third to the left of D. Now A faces inside the circle, okay, and sits third to the left of D can be in this manner. Or A faces inside the circle and sits third to the left of D can be in this manner. Both are correct or not? Both are correct or not? Immediate left of A is F. Immediate left of A is F, isn't it? Immediate left of A is F. Immediate left of A is F. Okay, now F's second right is E. Now F's second right is E cannot be here. F's second right is E can be here. Now here two cases will be formed. Here two cases will be formed. A over here, then F over here, okay, and then D over here. And now the question is telling in a very clear line that F's second right is E. Now F's second right is E can be over here, or F's second right is E can be over here. So now all the cases we are having, now. Now the next thing, only one person sits between D and H, and that person is neither C nor G. Only one person between D and H, and that one person is neither C nor G. Only one person between D and H, okay, and that one person is neither C nor G. Okay, next. My dear students, now please understand the things. Now, it is clearly telling you that E is not the neighbor of C, but both are facing opposite directions. E is not a neighbor of C. E is not a neighbor of C, and both are facing opposite direction. Both are facing opposite direction. Okay. Now, it is also telling you B faces the same direction as F. B faces the same direction as F. Okay. B and F, same direction. Next, my dear students. Now see, please understand now. C cannot be here, and C is not a neighbor of E also. My dear students, please understand. C cannot be here, and C is not a neighbor of E also. So obviously C will be over here. C cannot be here, C is not a neighbor of E also. So C obviously will be over here. C cannot be here, and C is not a neighbor of E also. C cannot be here, C is not a neighbor of E also. So this case is totally rejected. It is totally eliminated, gone. Now, both the neighbors of C face the same direction. Here, both the neighbors of C are not in a mood to face the same direction. Means they cannot face the same direction. Here, both the neighbors of C are facing the same direction. G cannot be here. G is over here, and G is facing outwards. Done. Now, my dear students, very important. It is also telling you A, B. Where is B? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. B is left out. B. And now, my dear students, it is clearly telling you that the neighbors of H face opposite direction. But before that, B and F face the same direction. B and F face the same direction. And now neighbors of H face opposite direction. So neighbors of H face opposite direction, one inward, that means one outward. So this is the case. Now, my dear students, very important. B sits second to the right of C. B sits second to the right of C, fine. C who is on the immediate left of F, fine. D sits second to the left of H. D sits second to the left of H, fine. Now, my dear students, in which direction is E facing? E and C face opposite directions. E and C face opposite directions. So C outward, so E inward. So this is the correct diagram. correct diagram? Yes or no? Yes or no, my dear students? Getting it or not? Quickly tell me. I hope that all of you are getting this. Fine. I hope all of you are getting this. All right. Getting it or not? Okay. Fine. So now moving ahead, I hope that all of you are now getting the arrangement. And now since all of you are getting the arrangement, now we are in a position to start the questions. All right, everyone. Getting it? Yes, it is fine. H, B and D. Okay, then from there C and G and then FAE. HBD, CG, FAE. Okay, fine, fine, fine. All right. Let us start with the questions. Now, how many persons are not facing outward? Not facing outward means facing inward. Not facing outward means facing inward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Answer is option number B, that is 6. Okay, option number B. Option number B next. Who among the following is on the immediate right of D? The one who is on the immediate right of D is B. Immediate right of D is B, and that's the right answer. Next, which of the following statement is or oblique are true about B? B is not facing the center, means facing outward. Okay, it's gone. Now, my dear students, B sits third to the left of E. B sits third to the left of E is gone. B is third to the right of E. B is an immediate neighbor of D and H. B is an immediate neighbor of D and H. Correct? Correct? So, my dear students, what will be the right answer? The right answer to the question will be option number C. Which of the following statement is obligate true about B? Is obligate true about B? It's B is an immediate neighbor of D and H. Option C is the right answer. Alright. Now, who among the following is third to the right of F? Who among the following is third to the right of F? Now, F is over here facing inward. F is over here facing inward, and its third right is 1, 2, and 3. It's G. It's G. No, not given in the options, so none of these. None of these. Alright, everyone. Now, odd one out. Odd one out, guys. See, G and C sitting opposite to each other. E and H sitting opposite to each other. B and A sitting opposite to each other. D and F sitting opposite to each other. C and B not opposite to each other, and therefore it's the right one. Therefore it's the right one. Answer is option number E. Answer is option number E. All right, everyone. Clear? Getting it, everybody? Now, the next one. Again, I will be giving a time of 4 minutes. Time till 4:32. Here we go. Please start. Quickly, everyone. Quickly, everyone. Quickly, everyone. Please try and try hard. Quickly, guys. Time is already over. But here, since one more variable is added in the form of their profession, so I'm giving an extra minute. Okay, please quickly utilize it to the best manner. Okay, now see, my dear students, how to deal with such questions, how to approach such questions. Have a look at this. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and W are sitting around a circular table facing the center. Facing center means invert. Each one of them has a different profession which has been given. And now it is telling you P sits third to the right of the teacher. Now suppose here is a teacher. Here is a teacher, okay? And P sits 1, 2, and third to the right of the teacher. Now it is telling you S sits second to the left of V. S sits second to the left of V. S sits second to the left of V. V is not an immediate neighbor of the teacher. V is not a neighbor of the teacher. Okay, fine. Absolutely fine. Next. Only one person sits between Q, who is the shopkeeper, and the teacher. Now see, my dear students, have a look at this. My dear students, it is telling you only one person sits between Q, who is the shopkeeper, and the teacher. Only one person between Q, who is the shopkeeper, and the teacher. Only one person between Q, who is the shopkeeper, okay? Only one person between Q, who is the shopkeeper, and the teacher, okay? Fine. Now, my dear students, second thing, the one who is an architect sits third to the right of the shopkeeper. Architect sits 1, 2, and third to the right of shopkeeper. Architect sits 1, 2, and third to the right of the shopkeeper. Next, W sits between architect and engineer. Now see, now this is very crucial. This is very crucial that W sits between architect and engineer can be in this manner, or W sits between architect and engineer can be in this manner. Okay, W sits between architect and engineer can be in this manner. W sits between architect and engineer Can be in this manner. It's fine. But now read one more thing. Read one more thing. Engineer sits third to the right of clerk. Now if I place engineer over here, okay, if I place engineer over here, engineer will not be 1, 2 and third to the right of clerk. So therefore, this case is gone. Engineer cannot be here. And similarly, on the same ground, if I keep engineer over here, then engineer sits 1, 2 and third to the right of clerk is not possible. So even this is gone. So I hope you all are smart enough to understand what is to be done. So now, my dear students, W and engineer. Okay, W and engineer. Here also, W and engineer. W and engineer. It will be over here. Getting it, everyone? Fine. So now please understand till now what we have done. And yes, very important, my dear students, engineer sits third to the right of clerk. The engineer sits third to the right of clerk. So engineer is over here, clerk will be over here. Engineer is over here, clerk will be over here. All right, everyone. Now, have a look at this. My dear students, now let me read it again. Let me read it again from the beginning. Okay. P sits third to the right of teacher. Fine. Then S sits second to the left of V. Okay, let us use this. V is not a neighbor of teacher. S sits second to the left of V. V is not a neighbor of the teacher. V is not a neighbor of the teacher. And V second left is S. V second left. See, V is not a neighbor of teacher. V cannot be here. V over here, second left S is not possible. V cannot be here. V cannot be here. V over here, second left S cannot be there. V over here, not possible. V over here, second left S. V over here, second left S. The only way in which it is possible is this. Next, my dear students, V is not a neighbor of the teacher. V is not a neighbor of the teacher. That means V cannot be here. Okay. Now V over here, second left S not possible. V is not possible. V over here, second left S not possible. V over here, second left S not possible. V is not over here. So this is not at all a possible case. This is not at all a possible case. This is going in the right direction. This is going in the right direction. Okay. Fine. Now see, my dear students. It is also telling you in a very clear way that T is not an immediate neighbor of W. T is not an immediate neighbor of W. Means T is over here. Fine. Next. Only one person sits between businessman and you. Only one person sits between businessman and you. Okay. Only one person sits between businessman and you. If I place you over here, okay, then businessman can be here. But P is not a businessman. Or it can be. Yes, it can be. It can be. Only one person sits between businessman and you. If I keep you over here, then businessman cannot be here because T is not a businessman. Okay, fine. So only one person sits between businessman and you over here, and then businessman will be here. Businessman will be over here. All right. Now who is left out? P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. So P, Q, R. Okay, R. So my dear students, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and W. And now what are the profession? Which profession is left? Only one person sits between businessman and you. Done. T is neither a businessman nor a doctor. T is neither a businessman nor a doctor. So who is the doctor? S is the doctor. S is the doctor. And now what is the profession of T? What is the profession of T? T is the banker. T is the banker. Okay. Fine. Getting it or not? Getting it or not, everyone? Please tell me. Yes or no? Yes. So if you see from here, TVP SUWRQ. TVP SUWRQ. Okay. So my dear students, TVP SUWRQ. T is a banker. Then after that, my dear students, after T a banker, V is a clerk, P businessman, S doctor, okay, U architect, W teacher, R engineer, Q shopkeeper. Okay, after R engineer, Q shopkeeper, and again T banker. Okay, fine everybody, getting it? Now after this diagram, once we've drawn this diagram, our task is easy. Which of the following is not true? Which of the following is not true with respect to the given seating arrangement? T is an immediate neighbor of the engineer. T is an immediate neighbor of the engineer is not true. T is an architect is not true. The clerk is the immediate neighbor of the banker is true, but this we do not want because we want the ones which are not true. Next, the teacher sits between W and engineer. The teacher sits between W and engineer. No, it's not true. Okay, so not true it is asking. So the right answer is more than one of the above. More than one of the above. Okay, fine. So basically we want, see, my dear students, please understand. Please understand. Which of the following is not true is asked. Which of the following is not true is asked. So T is a immediate neighbor of the engineer, yes or no? T is a immediate neighbor of engineer, no. T is an architect, no. The clerk is a neighbor of banker, yes. The teacher sits between W and engineer, no. So that means three are incorrect, three are not true. Therefore, more than one of the above. Therefore, more than one of the above. Next, what is the profession of P? The profession of P, as you can see, P is a businessman. The right answer is option number A. Next, what is the position of teacher with respect to clerk? The position of teacher with respect to clerk is fourth to the right or fourth towards the left. Fourth to the right or fourth to the left. Okay, answer is option number C. Who is the only one sitting between architect and businessman? So the only one sitting between the architect and businessman, only one between them is as the doctor. As the doctor, option number D. Now, who among the following is a doctor? Who among the following is a doctor? The one who is a doctor is S. The one who is a doctor is S. Option number B, that is S. Getting it, everyone? Getting it, everyone? Yes or no? Yes or no, my dear students? And now, solve the next question. The last one for today. I'm giving you 3 minutes for this. It's 3:40. It's 2:42. Time till 2:45. Quickly. Hurry up. Quickly. Quickly, everyone. Quickly, guys, come on. This is the latest pattern question of uncertain number of people sitting around a circular table. So the number of people who are at the who are sitting around the circle is not known to us at the very beginning. It is not known to us at the very beginning. All right. See, I think I should start now. Just one more minute because it is the first of its kind, the latest pattern questions under circular sitting arrangement. So I'm waiting for just one more minute, and after that, obviously, we are going to start. Always draw 2 to 3 cases, guys. Always draw 2 to 3 cases so that you can take care of all the possibilities. Okay, now listen to me. It is telling you some persons are sitting around a circular table facing away from the center. Distance between each one of them is equal, and now A sits immediate right of S. A sits immediate right of S. So this is S, and A sits immediate right of S. A sits immediate right of S. Now please understand. Suppose this is S. A sits immediate right of S, and then 2 persons sit between A and C. 2 persons sit between A and C can be over here, and 2 persons sit between A and C can be over here. Okay, now P sits third to the right of C. P sits 1, 2, and third to the right of C is not possible. Now P sits 1, 2, and third to the right of C. Now here, since this case is going wrong, so we will leave this because P sits third to the right of C is not possible. Now let us utilize this. S immediate right A, then 2 people, then C, then after C again 2 people, and then P. Okay, so now my dear students, it is telling you D and C sit together. Now D and C sit together can be in this way, and D and C sit together can be in this way. N sits third to the right of D. N sits 1, 2, and third to the right of D. N sits 1, 2, and third to the right of D. Not more than, very, very crucial, most important, not more than 2 persons sit between N and S. Not more than 2 means maximum 2. Not more than 2. Not more than 2 means maximum 2. The upper limit is 2. Okay, which means 0, 1, or 2. So not more than 2 persons sit between N and S if counted from the right of N. So if counted from the right of N, maximum 2. If counted from the right of N, maximum 2. If counted from the right of N, maximum 2. One more. Okay, sit between N and S. At least 11. At least 11 persons are sitting around the table. At least 11 persons are sitting around the table. So at least 11 person means, let us see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. At least 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Both you will have to take. Both you will have to take to make it 11. Both you will have to take to make it 11. And therefore the right diagram is the one which is drawn over here. Exactly 11 are there. And it was said also at least 11. At least 11 means minimum 11. The lower limit is 11. And 11 we are having. Okay. Fine, everybody. And now let us start with the question. How many persons are sitting around the table? Obviously it's 11. We have discussed this. We have solved this. Answer is option number A. What is the position of C with respect to S? Position of C with respect to S. With respect to S, it is 1, 2, 3, and fourth to the right. Fourth to the right. Answer is option number C. Alright, everyone. Answer is option number C. How many persons are sitting between S and P when counted from the left of S? When counted from the left of S, 1, 2, and 3 persons. 3 persons are sitting between S and P. Alright, everyone. Fine, everybody. Next. Who among the following sits third to the right of D? The one who sits third to the right of D are 1, 2, and 3. Third to the right of D is N, and that's the right answer. Option number E, that is N. Finally, what is the position of A with respect to P? Position of A with respect to P. With respect to P, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, and fifth to the right. Fifth to the right. But don't directly mark this as the answer because there is one more option. Check from here. Left of P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth. Sixth to the left. So the right answer is either A or D. Either A or D. Alright, everybody? Clear, everyone? Yes or no? Yes or no? And with these words, we have discussed all the 4 sets of questions today. Now, this is going to be your homework. Okay? This is going to be your homework. You would be solving this and you will be answering under the comment box. I promise to respond to all your comments over there. Okay? It's me who will promise you to answer all comments. Okay? Fine, everyone. So please remember, you have to just write the answer keys in this format. You just have to write the answer keys in this format, or you have to write the answer keys in this format. Alright, and I promise to respond to all the comments over there. And now, have a look at this, the very first sub question. The very first sub question. Clear? Second one. Next one. Next one. And now the last one. Getting it? Getting it, everybody? Fine, everyone? Okay. Okay. So with this, my dear students, we come to an end of the session. With this, we come to an end of the session. Okay. My dear students, I have shown you the diagram also towards the end. I have shown you the diagram also towards the end. Just match that you are getting this diagram or not. And with this, we come to an end of the session. My dear students, we started with the seating arrangement yesterday only. Yesterday we discussed the overview, the types, the weightage of this topic, and also solved one question from each of the topics, most of the topics. Today we started with circular arrangement, but today we did only the basic level. We did 4 sets. One set was provided as homework. Tomorrow we will be doing the part 2 of seating arrangement, which will be slightly on a difficult end. Okay, and with these words we come to an end. Thank you. Have a great day ahead. We will meet again in the same class at the same place, same time. And yes, IBPS PO examination, the notification is out. The forms are being filled. Please do apply for the same. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.